Hello everyone and welcome to another TDR family gaming video. This is DroydTDR and Lumine. We're going to hear another sob story. Let's go hear it. We'll go find this guy. Third sob story. Trying to convince us to help the people revolt against the vision declaration of stealing visions or whatever it is. The anti-vision quest. Seems oddly odd. Okay. Oh look. Another one of these random discs that we don't know what they do. Let's pick it up. And we got stuck in a crate. Alright. Anything on that? Nope. Anything over here? Nope. Anything down here? Yes. And back to this one. Wait. Through the house, huh? That's not gonna happen. We have to go to the front of the house, I guess.
The third person who had their vision taken is
supposed to be a famous sword master.
Around these parts.
Okay, well let's see this famous sword master while we stare at the flowers.
Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive.
Okay.
This is his dojo.
Sushi art, huh?
Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though?
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you?
We are
I don't care
travelers.
whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make
we're
me
here
draw
to
my
help.
blade, or you won't live to regret it.
Are their scabbards really curved downward? That's interesting. I would have thought it would curve upward, but okay.
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
We're here to become disciples. Sure.
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui.
Seek him out and train us.
Then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got possessed or something?
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here.
We
Please,
ain't.
accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble recently that you haven't
You're on
arrived
high
at the
alert,
best of
huh?
times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's
I'm not going
able
back
to
till
take
I can
on any
call
more
him my
disciples
sensei.
For the time being.
We can wait till he's recovered.
I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple Nanako and I will explain Sensei's situation to you in a little more
Fine.
detail. Then you can
And-
decide whether to stay or to leave.
Sure.
Sensei's name is Domon, a name I'm sure you've already heard. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He
Awesome.
once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world.
Okay.
And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired us, and we trained hard, determined to keep up with him.
Okay.
But then,
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Julia and
Why?
I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit.
We asked the
So
shrine
We've
maidens.
asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine to perform an exorcism. But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
Yep, because that's not the issue.
Narukami Shrine?
you haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the almighty shogun herself. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine would have clear power and authority to perform an exorcism. So
Okay.
don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine.
We'll see.
The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more
Okay.
than welcome.
So, losing your vision can cause possession?
Either that
Guess we should come
or
back
he's just lost his way because his vision is gone. All right, come at 1800. Is it not 1800? Oh, man. Let's go see. Oh my gosh, it's super early in the morning and you guys are just standing around here. All right. Well, let's do it. Confirm. We basically just wasted a whole day. Okie dokie. Luckily, time does not matter in this game, so who cares? What's up? Let's go do the thing.
So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei one of his fits of madness.
I kind of wanted to see that.
When Nanako was attending to him, she heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize.
Swords masters.
They all seemed to be the names of sword masters he had defeated in the past. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since.
Okay.
Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is patiently await the result.
All right, well,
Please,
I guess we'll find out.
For a moment while I fetch some water. If he wakes up, he is sure to be thirsty.
Okay, you go get water. We'll sneak in and see what's going on, maybe. Wait, what? Who's that? Is that the Wanderer dude?
Huh?
Huh?
Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh.
He could be here to mess it up.
Let them get away with it. Come on, let's go after them.
Yes, let's do it. Where did he go? Sparkle path. Show the way.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
Yes. But first, you need to investigate and find a potato. No, apprentice notes. Whatever those are.
Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
All right. Forcing us to go up this path.
Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
How?
Okay, suspicious person.
How did you
Catch
catch up
up?
with me so
Dude,
quickly?
it's called the shift key. Try it. Dash.
Are you sure you're Domon's disciples? You move even quicker than he does.
Okay.
Unless, I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved again.
Excuse me? We're the ones asking the questions
Who are
here.
you?
And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I
Oh,
trained
so he's
side
the
by
guy.
side with Domon back in the day. Long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait,
That means you must be.
Anzai. Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were
Then-
young, we trained under the same sword master. Studying Make Yoshi
Okay.
Suiart. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady and dependable older disciple. Practitioners of Make Yoshi Suiart seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. So the majority of disciples are indifferent to rank and reward. I was no exception, but
Okay.
Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face,
How to become best in the world.
Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, I thought so too at the time. But Domon began making swift progress in his training and even started catching up with me.
So
Only
he
then
was
did I
naturally
realize that it was
gifted,
Domon
talented,
who had
and
long
dedicated.
since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the art.
Sure sounds like he meant business. So how come you don't want to ever see him again?
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of Meikyo Shisui art. Of all the
Okay.
disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone had high expectations for me.
Okay.
Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo
All
that
right.
day
So he
and
ran
never
away
looked back.
instead of trying to learn.
Later, I
From
heard
someone
that he
who's
sparred
better.
with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately, that match used up every last ounce of energy in his body. After
my.
that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still respected his mastery of the blade and his commitment to the art of the sword.
Okay.
So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How
All right.
could he, of all people, have lost his mind? His mind was the sharpest of them all. He had practiced Meikyo Shisui art to perfection. I decided
Okay.
to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, I heard him call my name. I thought mine was a name he had long since forgotten. So you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. I just wanted to see for myself.
Okay.
Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now. The exorcism is probably finishing.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He would still.
Okay, he
Everyone's
wasn't
not
there
sure
still.
we should bring him back with us.
Yeah, let's go see if the other guy got water and we got this story. What does that mean for the world? Three, two, one, and scene.
What?
Hello.
You're saying he isn't possessed?
What?
Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible? No, I refuse to believe it. Something's clearly wrong.
Nanako, please.
Yep.
Try not to get agitated.
Lost its
I'm
vision.
sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, I dare not rule out possession with complete certainty. And all is certainly not lost. For I received word not long ago that Lady Yae has taken an interest in your sensei's case.
Lady Yae? Is that the same Lady Yae that I think you mean?
The head
Who
shrine
is
maiden
Lady
of the
Yae?
Grand Narukami
Oh, okay.
Shrine? That's wonderful news. Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct.
Maybe.
Lady Yae is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant experience in the exorcism of evil spirits and aversion of great calamities. I am
Okay.
unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei, but Lady Yae can give a conclusive verdict.
Excuse
good.
me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask, should we prepare a greeting gift for Lady Yae?
That won't be necessary. All that is required of
Timely
you
arrival.
is your timely
Okay.
arrival at the Grand Narukami Shrine. Lady Yae does not like to be kept waiting.
Okay.
I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine. I wish Domon a full and speedy recovery.
Okay. Well, I guess we go to the shrine now.
Who'd have thought Lady Yae herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve Lady Yae's attention?
No, that's not what I meant at all.
No.
You I just mean this is Lady Yae, the head shrine maiden. She has direct and close contact with the almighty Shogun herself. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that
Tomorrow,
you've
huh?
traveled all this way just to meet our sensei, we, the disciples of Meikyo Shisui art, will do our best to help you.
Great.
Sure. After all, everyone seems pretty excited about Lady Yae. We're curious to meet her too.
Absolutely.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or two about the Raiden children from her.
Indeed, let's go there. Swordmaster's Path. Go to Grand Naruko Shrine to see the head shrine maiden. Let's do it, because I think we might have some Gemoculus Geo Fligil Sigil Electro Vigils to give to the tree and bump it up a notch. Let's go check her out. Wait, where's the tree? Oh, the tree is this way. Okay, so it's gonna make us start this quest, or end this quest first. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. I just realized those statues have necklaces. That's pretty cool.
Surely that child isn't flocking off.
All right, what are we looking at here? Is this a loading screen?
Do you
Oh, there we
think
go.
that's Lady Yae? Oh, no wonder Junyo is so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
True enough.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you
Okay.
can see, Lady Yae,
Does she have a vision? Do we play
Domon
Lady
has
Yae?
persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all
She's got
around
a
him
vision.
to persecute him.
Lady Yae, it must be a possession, right?
Let's
This
see.
is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
Oh, Yae
I'm
Miko.
sorry.
Yes,
It is
yes.
clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean he...
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness.
Oh, you idiot. No,
As
he had
one
his
who
vision
is thrown
stolen.
into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths.
How can
But
she
for
be
what
such
has
a
triggered
jerk?
this change, I believe it must be
Oh, there we
the
go.
loss
Yes.
of his
There you
vision.
go. Thank you.
For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yae, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Yeah, that doesn't
Your
make
school
much sense.
practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Can one truly remain unagitated, of still mind in moments such as these?
Probably not.
Lady Yae, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword master is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking to pursue the position of greatest sword master in the world. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others, even those of one's closest companions.
Jeez, she's
Only
kind
a
of a
deep
jerk.
commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now.
Yikes.
Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine.
Wonder if she's talking about Raiden.
Poor sensei. To think he's been suffering so greatly.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Oh, that's why.
Sensei. Onsai.
That's enough.
Oh, is he gonna come and
Isn't that
forgive
Ansei?
him?
Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Oh my.
Onsai. Why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran.
Oh, good.
I don't
Give him
think
some
most
peace.
of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you in the hopes that they might carry you further.
Oh, what an interesting way to
Now I know that we can't
think
place
of
our
winning.
hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak. You taught them that, didn't you?
But what if one day the same thing happens to them?
Well,
I put
that's
everything
their
I had
choice.
into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from the start? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Yeah, that's the important part.
After you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I would follow in your footsteps for the rest of my days.
Oh my.
I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. All I know is that here and now, in the present, I wish to continue.
Okay.
I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high and announce that I, like my sensei Domon before me, am a master of Meikyo Shisui art.
Okie
Monica's
dokie.
far from the only one. Actually, all of us think that way.
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you so effortlessly defeated me. So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, it is time for you to release yours into their custody.
Okay,
You are not
good
in the
job.
same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name. But you have a great number of worthy disciples.
There we go.
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the state of Meikyo Shisui art. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness and suffering inside of me will not abate, so I cannot hope to still my mind and be free of agitation. But as your sensei, I shall commit to imparting unto you everything I have learned in my life so far. This is my
Great.
promise. And I humbly ask Anzai, my senior, to hold me to my word.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost your mind again. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore.
Okay,
So I will simply
okay.
stop by once
So
in
this
a while to make
took a
sure you
bizarre
aren't cutting any corners
turn.
with them. Well,
And I like
don't
it.
just stand there staring at me. Say thank you to Lady Yae and then get yourself back home.
I don't know if Lady I deserves thanks. She's kind of a jerk. No empathy at all.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that's...
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yae has some words for you.
Okay, is she
So,
really
my
that
intuition was correct.
unempathetic?
The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Okay. Why is that the case? Continue on, please. Let us stare at the tree. Okay.
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Well, that depends what your hopes are about.
Lady Yae seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. I'm so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Yeah, probably should. But first, we gotta give the tree some things. 'Cause that's what you do. Okie dokie. Do we have 3 more? I think we do. Yes, we do. Thank you. Offer. And a billet is coming our way soon. And we got it to level 2. Look at that. A billet. Billet, billet, billet. Love it. Billet. And that's at level 3. We got some things there. And how are we doing on Prima Demos? I don't think we have enough after all that. Just 99 still. Unbelievable. I thought we were supposed to get some from this quest. All right, let's go back to the estate and say goodbye to the end of this quest, which we will do in the next one. We will go in there and say goodbye. So thank you all for watching. We will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.